item is called the Mega Movers Furniture Moving Disc. So we've all seen, oh, I can put something under my furniture to slide it around. That's a great idea. But how do you get it under the furniture? That's the hard part. Mega Movers have solved that by including a furniture jack. So you know, if you ever changed a tire, I have to be honest, I've needed to, but I've called somebody else. But now you've got the ability to move your furniture, whether you're actually moving into a new space or if you're just cleaning, now you can do it without scratching those hardwood floors. We're gonna introduce our special guest. Her name is Tracy Rosa, and she's moved a lot of furniture in her day.
I'll tell you what, we just moved like a week ago. I mean, wait, just for a second. One hand. Look at that. This, and listen, this is a heavy-duty dresser. We've got the 4 little feet at the bottom, but I want you just to see, I'm gonna show you everything in a second, but first and foremost, look, just a couple fingers, it glides nice and easily, it's not scratching our set, you can move it sideways, you can move it forward, you can move it backward, you can move it in circles, whatever you want to.
Give it a try here?
Go side to side, push forward and back, because what you're gonna do, there you go. And I'll tell you what you do. You point the feet in the direction that you want it to go. We have it going side to side. The chair goes front to back.
Oh,
and I can switch it too. So no matter what you want. Them going,
yeah, because I've never presented this before.
Well, it's only been on once.
This is an embarrassing statistic that I've moved 9 times in the 10 years that I've lived here. That includes when I first moved here, I was in a hotel for 2 weeks, and then I went to corporate housing, and then I rented the house, then I rented another place, I rented another place.
So you needed these.
Yes, and I live in a house now that I bought only 3 years ago. I was very, very concerned about how long I would be here. Apparently it didn't settle in easily. But moving, I can tell you, is always the most stressful thing you'll ever do. And the last time I moved into the house that I live in now, the hardwood floors that I love so much in the house got scratched badly during the move. I wish I had known about this. And also, it's getting them in there. And I want to see the jack in action.
Okay, so look at how easy it is for this woman to be able to move. Look at
that's amazing.
All right, okay, so listen, you use the jack, and that's literally just jacks it up a little bit. And then you put the nice little feet in. We're gonna talk about those risers in a second. So no matter what type of furniture you have, whether it's low to the ground, whether it's high up, whether it's up to 640 pounds.
I was gonna ask you that.
640 pounds of furniture, you're gonna be able to use it. So here, let's just go through what you're getting. First and foremost, you're getting this jack. To me, this is the game changer. So what do you do with this? Up to 640 pounds, you put this underneath your furniture just like this, okay? You give it a nice little push, okay? And then you put the feet in and slide them in. Do you see it looks like a little paw?
Let me see the underneath.
Okay.
What does the underneath look like?
There,
oh, they're little wheels.
You've got the little wheels on there, okay? So it's, you know, you've got the triaxle across the board there. And each one of these will hold 250 pounds worth of weight.
Each one of those little feet?
Each one of these feet will hold 250 pounds. So you take this, and you see the little footprint right here? You point that in the direction you want the furniture to go.
Oh, I see. So wherever you want it to.
So I'm gonna do this one side to side. So again, it's lifted this up, I slide this in, I bring it down,
because all you have to do is lift it up like an inch in order to slide the little feet in there. By the way, there's 2 color choices.
Okay.
I neglected to tell you. Exciting green or the classic brown.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Okay, did my job.
Can you do me a favor and go to the other side?
Yes.
Now, when's the last time you moved a dresser? How do you normally move a dresser? First and foremost, awkward. There's hardly any, I don't want you to lift it because this is a legit piece of furniture.
I don't think I have the strength, and I don't want to pull every muscle in my body to try to lift this.
And literally, there's like 3 inches
it's like
right
a little,
here.
Or some people can go down here and lift it up like that.
That's a great idea. That's fantastic.
I'm not strong enough to do that.
When you open the doors and then it slams.
I've seen that technique as well.
So you don't have to worry about that anymore. You literally put the movers underneath, you slide it to wherever you want to in the room. So why are these important? Well, if you're cleaning, okay, fantastic. If you are just rearranging and staging, great. If holidays come and you got to move the furniture out because you want to put the Christmas tree in. Or what about?
Yeah, that's a good point, because I do, oh my gosh, it just makes me realize what I do is I lay on the floor and I use my legs and I try to push the thing. I mean, I lay on the floor like this, I get my feet up and I try to push the furniture, slide it to the Christmas tree.
Right? Or let's say that you want to just add an area rug to your home and you have to move the furniture out of the way to get the area rug down. So I've shown you what it's like on something closer to to the ground. But what if you have a piece of furniture like this that actually has legs a little higher, okay? Obviously, this jack isn't gonna work like that because it's too high, okay? So we've included these risers, these black risers right here. There are going to be 8 of them. So you can stack them. So you can stack them, all right?
Look at that.
So look at that. So now, what do? I can open this up, there we go. I slide them in, slide them out, and I bring them down. And it stacks nice and neat with these wonderful risers. So now, I've got the feet facing forward.
So you can move it this way or that way.
And what a mess.
Oh, look at that pile of dirt under there.
So now you can actually move the furniture out of the way and give it a good hard cleaning, whether it's with the vacuum or the mop or whatever. But now you're not straining yourself. Now you're not, straining your back or anything like that. You slide it in and out nice and easy. And look at how easy it is. So just because I have the feet going in that direction, let's move them to this direction while they're underneath.
Oh, so you don't have to lift everything up to change the direction.
And then boom.
Oh, that's
so check that out.
And this has only been on air one other
time. Yes.
Yeah, because I've never seen anything like this. This little, it's like I feel like I would use that furniture jack for so many, I mean, I bet people at home are gonna find things to use that for. And all you have to do is lift things up for a little bit and you're using that torque.
Absolutely.
You're not actually physically lifting up anything.
No, because normally with the other things out there, whether they're the claws that you put underneath to move, to save it, or if you had like a little wheelie system before, you still had to physically lift up the furniture and put the feet underneath. Now, you've got the jack right here that does the heavy lifting for you. So again, let me show you how simple it is. You're getting 4 feet, you're getting the jack, and you're getting 8 different risers. So you can literally adjust this to any type of furniture that you have in the home. And weight capacity, that's very important. So when you're using the jack, it's 640 pounds, okay? The jack will hold 640 pounds. If you're able to get the feet on without the jack, the feet will hold 250 pounds per foot.
All right, this is what you're getting. It can carry 240 pounds per trolley. The lever carries 600 pounds with any combination of risers, and the large and small risers help you get the perfect fit for lifting. And here's what you're gonna be getting. The lever, the cradle, the 4 trolleys, the 4 small risers, and the 4 large risers. And those are what you're gonna use if something is higher or lower, because you just need that jack to get whatever it is you're moving just up a couple inches. This is a brand new item. My first time presenting it, only the second airing ever been on TV. You just choose brown, very classic, like a walnut, or the lovely green, the neon green, which if you do this, you won't forget that you have them on.
Right.
Yeah, I
love that it takes up very little storage space. Listen, they fit in the back of your, in my pocket. It's super, super small. You can see you've got the wheels right here.
I have a question. How are those wheels on your hardwood floor? Because the whole idea is I don't want to scratch anything.
They're not going to scratch your hardwood floor. This is for your hard surfaces, okay? So how many times have you moved tile and it gets, you've moved furniture on tile and it gets stuck in the grout and you like jar yourself because it's stuck in that grout? This is going to give you that smooth surface. So again, you're getting all of that weight here and it glides nice and easy. So let's talk about the lever. You take the jack, and remember, this is a solid wood piece of furniture.
This isn't like a press board or something. This is actual furniture.
With one hand, with one thumb. I can open this up, and then I take this and I slide it in. And again, I point it in the direction I want it to go.
It looks like little paws. Yeah. And so whichever ways the little paws are going. Look at that.
Isn't that great?
What a great invention. I don't know whose idea was to bring it to HSN, but that's a great idea.
Was it mine? I wish it was mine. It's not.
It wasn't,
but look at, you're not calling a neighbor. You're not calling a handyman. You're not waiting for the husband to come home. You're able to move big pieces of furniture on your own to either rearrange, to stage, to move, to clean. When's the last time you really got a good cleaning underneath the furniture? You can move it all out, give it a good cleaning, and move it back.
Well, what you think about is when you have professional movers come in, they'll actually take things and put them on a big dolly, and then they'll roll it in and out of your house. If you think about it, that's kind of what you're doing with the little pads that have the little wheels on it, like little baby dollies that are so strong, they'll hold the 600-pound, furniture. But to me, the genius part of this whole thing is that little furniture jack that'll make it go, because the hard part is, if I could lift it to put something under it, I could lift it to move it. Right? So what do I need those little pads for?
Exactly. The lever changes everything. So again, we have it going side to side. So
I mean, this really
There's no magic to it. It's literally the wheels of that on there.
And there, I couldn't even lift
I'm gonna go ahead and,
any of it.
you know, I'm gonna rotate. So this is the heavier item. I'm gonna rotate these so they go forward. Excuse me, hold on.
By the way, the brown, the lovely walnut brown are the most popular. So just a little update.
I've moved the feet so they're all moving forward. Remember this was going side to side a minute ago?
Oh yeah.
So I don't have to take the jacks off. Or put the jack back on to bring it. All I have to do is move the feet, and now I can go front to back now. So you literally can move it in any direction that you want without having to do that extra lever. Not that the lever's hard.
It's such a smarter way.
But it just is an easier way of doing stuff.
Even if you have like 20, teenage boys at your disposal to move all your furniture, why would you? I mean, this is really cool. And I feel like sometimes when I'm rearranging the furniture, I like to be, it takes me a while to make a decision.
Right.
And to have somebody standing there going, where do you want it? What do you want? Where do you want it? I don't know where I want it. It's gonna take me a long time to decide, so don't pressure me.
Right.
This is a way that you can kind of, just leave it there, decide it, move it here, move it there, and then you take those the little bottoms off, the little wheels, they're like little mini baby dollies. Right. And then you'll be able to move it yourself. Over 300 of these have been picked up. We just have about 3 more minutes left in the hour and the presentation. This is the only second time it's ever been on air. This is my first presentation. I have not seen it. Tracy and I, we met before the show and talked about it, but I think seeing is believing. And like you, I'm seeing this working for the first time. And what a great thing for everybody to have. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you could buy one and lend it to somebody. It's not like you use it up.
Right.
Some things that you consume, you need like a new jar of eye cream every month or something like that. Mm-hmm. This is a one-time purchase that you could lend to your neighbor, your brother, your cousin, everything. So, and I think that this is a really great gift. It's if somebody's moving, what a great gift for somebody, but always to have around the house, how wonderful. Almost 400 of these gone now.
So again, we want you to understand that this is for all different types of furniture, not just dressers, not just curios, not just tables, but even when you have chairs that have the feet, so there's still a lot of space underneath from the bottom of the chair to the floor. So obviously you need more height, and we're including these jacks. Now that is a great feature right here. So I've adjusted this perfectly to the size of this chair. So I have 3 of the bigger ones and 4 of the smaller ones. You're getting 4 of each, 4 big and 4 small. So I've lined it up and I get it nice and perfect right here, okay? And all I do is I lift it up and I can move the foot in and out, okay? So now it brings it down. I move this out of the way and it's super easy to get in there and clean that hot mess that's underneath that chair that may has been a while since you've gotten in there.
And you don't